Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I'm going to try as much as possible to make this video very brief. By the way, I look good, I know. Don't tell me. 4 reasons you should never or you should not waste your 20s in marriage. Does that make sense? Listen, if I knew some of the things I know now, I would have maybe at least gotten to 28, 29, or even 30 before giving birth, before even getting married. Except, of course, you're going to get married and decide, okay, no kids for now. But even with that, it's still going to affect some parts of your life. I'm going to be mentioning the things that has affected me as someone who got married early. I got married at the age of 24. Yeah, early enough for me. Some people got married earlier, some people later, but at least there are some things that I faced, especially in my first, second, third year of marriage, that I'm going to be discussing with you in this video. So if you want to know, please watch this video to the end. Do not skip any part of this video, and you're going to learn a lot from this video. Okay, so without much talking, let's get started. What are the things you will face as a young lady or as someone who got married very early? What are the things you face in marriage? One, let me just be honest with you, your life is going to be on hold. Yeah, it's going to seem as though your life is on hold, like paused for a long time. Except, like I said before, you're going to just say, okay, I'm going to get married. So maybe you're just going to be like, no kids for 5 years, no kids for 10 years. Yes, but if you know you're not going to do that, you just want to start having kids immediately after marriage, your life is going to be on hold, because from the moment you get pregnant, it's on hold. There are things you cannot do. There are a lot of things you will not be able to do. All right, until you give birth, you pass through the postpartum stage, you're still breastfeeding and all of that. Once your baby is like a year or two, you want to have another baby. And that makes a lot of women to run in circles. It's, in fact, it is still affecting me. That's why I'm making this video, to let you that is not yet married know what you're going to sign up to before you do it. In my own case, I've been trying to have kids back to back. Like, this is like the third year of my marriage, and each year I get pregnant. It's just like when I see my mates, how far they've gone in their career, how far a lot of the things that they have achieved. Sometimes I feel left out. In fact, most of the times I feel left out. I feel like, what is happening? Is my own case different? Like, why is it, like, I don't know, I'm just stuck here. All right, I don't know how to explain it, but if you've not been there, you will not understand. But I'm just trying to let you know, give you, like, a glimpse of it. The lights went out. I'm trying to make sure I finish this video. So, having kids back to back, and there are some places where you work and you'll not be permitted to come with kids. That alone will make you either to not have kids, because not everyone that can trust somebody to look after their babies. Me, I cannot, especially in this early stage. If you're up to 2 3 years, I can maybe trust someone, but for now I don't think I can. And there are women like me who would rather take care of their kids by themselves till at least they pass that nursing stage. And by the time you're done with bearing all your children, you come and you start from where you stopped. And a lot of people have passed that stage. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I just hope someone can understand me. All right, so it's going to make your life to be on pause, on hold, for quite a long time. The next thing is that you're going to cut off a lot of friends and acquaintances because you are married. It is not, there are some friends that you may not be having anything intimate with them, but you just know that I am married now. I do not need, especially male friends, even some female friends. You're going to cut off a lot of friendships for that. If you used to have 100 friends, you end up just keeping 5 or 10 because you are married. And as a married woman, there are people you know be friends with, and there are people maybe those people you feel that they are too indecent, their lifestyle. You will not want to be friends with them, because you will not want your partner to be like birds of the same feather flock together. I don't know if you get. So you just want to, like, the friends that may just stay are the ones, these people you cannot just do without them. They are like family to you. You cannot, even at some point, especially if they are single friends, you have single friends around, you're going to surely cut some of them off, because you find it weird to be make friends with them, because you can't relate anything to them. They may not really understand anything. So you're going to cut off a lot of friendships the moment you get married. Are you ready for that? The next thing is that you're surely going to decline some job offers. All right, it is not in every organization or institution or company that you can work once you get married. Growing up as a single girl, I was this kind of person that I don't mind the kind of place. I don't really, in as much as it's not something bad, I don't mind if it's going to get me dirty, if it's going to make me belittle myself, if it's going to make me maybe work with people that are not really my friends or something like that. I mean, my, I don't know how to say it, class or group of people, in as much as they can bring food to my table, in as much as they can make me happy, take care of my bills, I can. I would just accept those kind of job offers. For instance, I could work in a hotel, I could be a receptionist, I could be an accountant, I could be a cashier, I could be, you know, anything, a cleaner. But now that I'm married, I cannot. Because, like, why would you want to do that kind of a thing as a married woman, work in a hotel? It even does not sound decent. And some partners will not even let you do that. The sentiment when you just say, this person works in a hotel. They'll be like, oh, really? You work in a hotel? They'll not even ask, what do you exactly work or do in the hotel? In as much as you work in a hotel. That is just an example. There are so many places you may not be able to walk in because you are married. And then some people in those kind of organizations, when you go and tell them that, oh, I'm a married woman, no, we don't accept married people here, because some of the job prescription may, I don't know, it's just best for single people who know that, you know, they can stay at work all night, they can have a little interaction with the customers without feeling like they are betraying anybody. When you're married, you just feel like you're like you owe a lot of explanation, things that go on in your life, the things you do to your husband. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's going to be limited. It's going to limit your time. It's going to limit your a lot of things. All right. If maybe you won't understand, but when you get there, are you ready for all this? You that want to get married very early, are you really ready? And then it's also going to affect your finances. No matter how we try to run away from this particular one, it is true. It is either going to make you build up yourself financially, or it will destroy the one you have built, depending on whom you're getting married to. All right, this one has to do with whom you're getting married to. If you get married to someone who is financially buoyant and stable, it may help you, and who is financially disciplined, all right, who does not spend lavishly, who is not extravagant when it comes to money, is going to help you build that same discipline as well. To some extent, initially you may just feel like this person is too awkward or weird, but with time you get to understand the need for that. All right, and then you're going to also be like that. Then if you get married to someone who is just financially unstable, all right, who has not even started building up their finances, my god, in fact, in as much as we know that the man has to do a lot of things in the family, there are also some things we women should also, you know do. There are things we do. We can't deny that. Even those who are married to the richest men in the world, there are things that they use their, they contribute to in the house. The man does the basic things like feeding, clothing, housing, bills, primary bills. But there are some things you can do with your money. All right, you may just say to order, maybe your husband comes, okay, or you're just so tired you can't cook for that day, you can decide to order something. As a lady, you may go out and see something that you think this thing will fit your child or you don't need to put a call across to your husband, so you just, so a lot of all those things, it is surely, if you're not financially stable before getting into married, it's just going to mar your financial life. So in your 20s, these are the time you have for you to build yourself up financially, career wise, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. So if you waste it, or if you decide to get married these times, then you know that you're just going to learn the hard way, like me. So, like, all these things are the things that is kind of like making me regret. Am I sure? Yes, I know that a time will come when I'll be like, oh wow, thank God I did this thing. At least I'll be done with childbearing. And these my friends who are busy building up their career, they will also give birth. At that point I can still meet up, but then it's just like, I'm just being slowed, I'm just being locked up in a room. I can't even stretch my head, I can't stretch my neck, I can't, and all of that. So that is just how I feel. Everybody will not feel like me, all right? Marriage, motherhood has kept me at a pace for a long time. For these 3 years, I just got married. I've never really been able to go out there, mingle with friends the way I used to, celebrations, occasions, holidays. As you're a single person, you don't owe anybody any explanation. You just do what you want to do. So it's not the same when you get married. You have to commit. As a woman, you even have to submit. In fact, your responsibility as a woman is larger. That is why I am majorly making this video for women. All right, a man can also watch and learn, but I'm majorly, the people I have in mind are women like me that also go through the same thing I'm going through right now. That's just it. Here and there are a few things that will just make you, you know, feel like, okay, uh, uh, uh I just feel like I'm wasting my time. For the past 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I've just been no forward. I'm not, I'm just doing the same thing, the same routine. Get pregnant, give birth, nurse them, bathe them, take care of them, get pregnant again, give birth. It's just like repeating the same routine every day for years. Until, of course, there's surely going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. All right, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Please do well to give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to give me that subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.